And investigators say they have now accounted for all the missing in the shooting at a Mormon church yesterday. 4 people were killed and 8 others injured when, according to officials, an ex-Marine rammed his pickup truck into the church and then set the building on fire. Police spent time combing through the charred building looking for other victims. Authorities have not given a reason why the suspect, Thomas Jacob Sanford, did what he did. But White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told Fox News that FBI Director Kash Patel told her the suspect hated people of the Mormon Church. Responding officers to the incident killed Sanford in an exchange of gunfire. Our Scripps News senior national investigative correspondent Lori Jane Gliha is live with us in Denver with a little bit more about what we've learned about the suspect in this case.
Yeah, Stephanie, he comes from a community that was not far from the church, and he also served in the military. And if not for the quick action by police, he might have taken more lives.
Overnight, authorities searched for clues and evidence that might lead to a motive for the deadly shooting and fire at a mid-Michigan Mormon church.
We're going to find out if there was a motive. We're going to go through cell phone records, things like that.
I'm the active shooter at the church. I need manpower up here ASAP. I have people trapped in the building.
Hundreds of people, adults and children, were inside the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc Township Sunday when a 40-year-old man plowed his truck through the front doors, according to police. Then the suspect started shooting people inside the building with what the police chief described as an assault rifle.
One of our counselors was up speaking, and we heard a big bang and the doors blew. And then everybody rushed out.
Authorities say they believe the suspect, identified as Thomas Jacob Sanford, possibly used gasoline to light the building on fire before law enforcement officers arrived and killed him.
We were on scene within 30 seconds from that original 911 call. Within 8 minutes, that suspect was neutralized in the back parking lot of the church.
Scripps News is learning more about the suspected shooter as the U.S. Marine Corps confirmed he served for 4 years between 2004 and 2008 with a deployment to Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He achieved the rank of sergeant and received a handful of awards, including a Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, a National Defense Service Medal, and an Iraq Campaign Medal. Close to 2 decades later, he's accused of taking several lives in a community that pledges to stick together as they wait for answers.
Let me say we are heartbroken. This kind of violence doesn't happen in our community.
And there are various federal agencies involved in this investigation, including the ATF and the FBI. The ATF said they found evidence of what they believe to be some suspected explosive devices. The state police also said they searched and cleared multiple churches for bomb threats after receiving several 911 calls. Stephanie.
Laura Jane, you mentioned a number of agencies involved. It seemed like there was a very swift and robust response. So how are all of these different agencies working together?
Yes, well, we know there were a lot of agencies involved: Michigan State Police, Grand Blanc Township Police, even someone who was a conservation officer involved in this. That person credited for helping take down the suspect. We have also learned more information from information sharing that the suspect was also involved in incidents in 2010 involving law enforcement and 2011 related to entering someone's house and also intoxicated driving. Stephanie.
Scripps News senior national investigative correspondent Lori Jane Gliha, who I'm sure will continue to stay on top of this story for us. Thank you very much.